cannot get this right. I'm live already.
Wait, I gotta get out. Hold on, let me go back there.
I'm already,
You feel me now?
mm-hmm.
I'm stuck. Huh?
Yeah, just walk away. What's up, y'all? Excuse the angle. I ain't know it was gonna go live right away. Alright, so disclaimer, I started filming my update. Got my mic. Got all the way done. It didn't save. You think I'm about to do that again right now? No. So we're going live. So, hey. So, I got my, am I like sideways or am I like, I don't know how it's looking. It's weird. I'm 21 weeks today. To the day, so I'm trying to get back on track with filming on the days that I turn a new week. I just put Bash down for a nap, so if y'all see me trying to lower my voice a little bit, it's because I don't want to wake him up. Thank you so much. I'm feeling so much better. I just had a phone appointment this morning, and I wanted to update y'all on that because, as you know, when you're pregnant during a regular time in life, you could go to the doctor every 4 weeks, see your baby, and get checked up, whatever. So when I was pregnant with Bash, I saw my OBGYN. She was the one that was doing my ultrasounds every 4 weeks, answering questions. It was just so personable and tailored to my pregnancy. This one, I seen my actual OB one time, and that was when I confirmed the pregnancy at 6 weeks. I have not seen a doctor besides going to urgent care at that time. So everyone that I've seen so far has been nurses, ultrasound techs. So this whole situation with being on lockdown and being pregnant is so frustrating. It's like, it's not our fault. It's our fault because we got pregnant, but it's like we suffering. We're already at risk for being pregnant during this time, and then y'all treating us like we in the queue. And I think they're treating us like that because, like I told y'all in my last update, it's a lot of us that are pregnant right now. So I had a phone appointment, and they had to call me last week to make this phone appointment, which I don't like. So that phone appointment today was like 3 minutes long, and it was not with the OB that I think is delivering my baby. And that sucks because you want to know who's delivering your child. So he was like, I'm disappointed in what you're telling me because I was looking for something wrong with you. And I'm like, what? He was like, your baby looks fine. The echogenic focus in her heart will dissolve by the time you have her, before you have her. We see it all the time. It's, so don't worry about that. It's a lot of other things in life to worry about. That ain't one of them. And I'm just like, okay. So, but the phone call was very impersonal, like it's been so far. And I was explaining to him, yeah, it is frustrating with the COVID. It's like, and I know I'm not the only one, so I'm not glad y'all going through it too, but it's reassuring that, like, we're not being necessarily discriminated against, per se. He was rushing me on the phone. He was like, oh, the baby's fine. She's fine. You look good. She look good. Your labs are normal. Everything is good. Your back pain that you explained it, I'm just going to send you some emails about what you should do. And I don't like that because when you at a doctor's office, I'm big on vibes. I'm big on facial expressions and your body language, your nonverbal cues. I'm very much into that. So I can't read you on the phone. So you telling me my baby fine, yeah, you saying one thing, but you could be saying another. So when I got the Zofran, when I was very nauseous in the beginning, yes, I got the prescription, but the the pharmacist, he was like, oh gosh, I just will only take this. He was saying it like that, and I'm like, oh, so you saying without saying don't take it. So, but I didn't pick that up. I wouldn't pick that up if I didn't see him in person. So I'm saying, like, I would rather see a doctor in person so I could read their body language and their face expressions, because you could be telling me one thing that's very textbook, but if you got something you worried about, I could see it all in your face and in your eyes. So I didn't like that. I don't like that. So that's frustrating. He was like, I'll send you emails about what to do for your back. Make sure you read it. Continue to take your baby Tylenol, and that's it. And I'm like, okay. He was like, you got another appointment with your OB next, like the next 2.5 weeks. I will keep that appointment. And I decided to do an in-person visit because they say that you have a choice. But then when you go, as I've been telling y'all, it's like 5 minutes long. It's not, you know, it's not really much. You want to be more upset. You do all that to get ready, go, get checked in, get your temperature checked and everything, just for them to be like, all right, you good, you dismissed. So it's like, okay, I opted for the phone appointment this time, but I do want to see the OB when I see him in a couple weeks, and I'm gonna ask, like, are you the one delivering my baby? Can you, like, let me know what you meant by your email saying my baby is fine when it comes to her heart, because I want to see how he reacts. And if he's not gonna be the one delivering my baby, who is? And then as far as the hospital tours, the nurse on the phone when she was scheduling the appointment, she was like, at this point they're not really doing tours, but they have like a virtual online tour at the hospital you're gonna be delivering at. And they said they're gonna start sending out that information when you're around 28 weeks or so. So I'm like, okay, that's fine, but that's not fine, because I want to look, I want to feel the ambiance of the room like I did when I went on a tour for Bash's delivery. So this is so frustrating, because it's like, do you want to go in and see the doctor? Yes, because I want to see his vibes, but do you want to be on the phone and just be dismissed at the same time? I don't know. What would y'all rather do? At this point, it's like, my hands are tied because I have to be checked on anyway. So all that to say, I'm all right. I'm doing all right. 21 weeks today. My back hurts. So I was looking for my back brace to help alleviate some of the pain that I've been experiencing. A couple days ago, I was up from 2 o'clock in the morning and just did not go to sleep from 2 a.m. on, because I was up researching. See, yeah, I feel you. So that's why my next appointment, I'm going to go in person. I can't find my back brace, that my belly support that I bought when I was pregnant with Bash. I spent $70 on that from Peas in the Pod at the mall in New York on our baby moon. Where is it? I don't know. I still have the heat pack that it came with. It's a little pocket that's this slides into. You zap this in a microwave and it helps with the pain. So I was up researching where I could find it, because not every store is open. We back on another lockdown, because as we know, California, our numbers have surpassed New York. So we back on lockdown, and the governor's like, y'all need to stay in the house. So a lot of the places that I would buy it from are closed, or don't offer curbside delivery, or they're out of stock because I think too many people pregnant and they don't have it anymore. So Bye Bye Baby didn't have my size. They only had one extra large in stock, and I need a medium. Bath and Body Works, that's kind of connected to Bye Bye Baby, didn't have the belly support in stock. Rite Aid, no. Walgreens, no. Target, no. So I'm like, okay, I could have ordered it from Amazon, but at the rate that my back, like the intensity that my back was hurting, I was like, I need something first thing in the morning with something open. Walmart didn't really have it, but I'm like, Walmart ain't never up to date. So let me go into Walmart and see what they really got in stock. So I went on Facebook Marketplace. I went on Let Go. Nothing that was in my proximity. So I was like, let me download Offer Up again and let me see what happens. I found the same belt on Offer Up for $10, and she was only 20 minutes away from me. So I hit her up at 2 a.m. Obviously, she didn't respond, but when she got up, she said, yeah, I still have it, and yes, $10. I said, can I come get it? So I went, and I know right now it's risky to buy stuff secondhand, but it's like, I was willing to pay $70 if I could find a new one, but I couldn't find a new one, and I wasn't about to wait 2 days because Amazon been late on my orders anyway. I paid for Prime, but I still get like my stuff a week or two late. I don't got time for that. So it has a new, it has another pack that it came with. This is smaller than the one I have, but I'm gonna test it out and see if it worked. And this is the belly banded back support that I got, and it's a size medium. And the pocket is right here. It's upside down. The pocket is right here where you slide in the heat pack. after you zap it in a microwave. And I think this is a cheaper version of the one I had because it seems a little smaller as far as how it fits. The one I have is called Belly Bandit Upsy. I think this one is like $20 or $30 cheaper than the one I originally had, but it works. I like the way it fits. It's the size that I need. It was only $10. I bought it secondhand. I'm being frugal at the point, so that works. But if you're having back pain, I strongly recommend getting a back brace like that to help support your belly because your hips are being spread apart. The weight from your placenta and everything being inside your belly in one spot is, and plus gravity is not really helpful. And I have a narrow pelvis and I'm a petite person, so even with Bash, like, he got too big for me even though he was an average size baby. I'm small. So if you have back pains, you ain't alone. Get the tennis balls. I have my husband massage my back with tennis balls at night, and that help put some of the, massage some of the knots, I think, are out, the tension that's in my hip. So that's helpful. I have a heat pack that I use as well at night to alleviate some of the pain. I don't sleep with it on, but it's helpful when you have that. And yeah, that's what I've been doing for the last week because it's getting worse. I do have more stretch marks I'm noticing despite buttering up my belly every night. I, absentmindedly would scratch my belly in the middle of the night. I'm very hungry still. I love the chicken and a biscuit crackers. I don't know if y'all ever tried them. I grew up on them. I keep those on my nightstand like a fatty, and I will get up at 2 o'clock religiously every morning to eat a few of those crackers because they're just so good, and they kind of take away that hunger pain that I'm having. I've been wanting my pink berry. I have a specific kind of flavor that I like, which is the pomegranate. So I get my pink berry at least once a week. I'm starting to want my smoothies again, and I know I said I'm gonna film a video on my little smoothies. I'm no smoothie expert, but I'll just show y'all how I make my smoothies to satisfy a craving. So my kitchen is in the process of being cleaned up, so I'll film that when I get some energy to do that. And I've been tearing up some salads and some ranch. I've been eating cherry tomatoes, which is really good, really good. I like plums. So that's what I've been really wanting. Other than that, the baby is kicking. I had a couple of y'all ask if I could feel her. Yes, I could feel her. I feel her a lot when I'm laying flat on my back. She goes to town, especially at night. But if I'm like rubbing my belly, I could feel her. So as she gets older and bigger, her kicks are more intentional. So she will kick me back. And it's just so sweet because it's just a bond that you can't really explain. So she's starting to grow her eyebrows. I don't know why they saying that because Bash, for the life of him, did not have eyebrows when he was born. I was wondering why my baby didn't have no eyebrows with a head full of hair. He looked like a little alien to me after he was like a few days old because he had no eyebrows. I started feeling her kick when, I want to say a couple weeks ago. I felt flutters, but I started really feeling her kick since my last update. My last update, I was able to feel her kick. So I was, 20 weeks? 19, 20 weeks, yeah. More so 20 weeks. And they get stronger and more intentional, I could tell, as we progress. But other than that, she's starting to swallow more of the fluid. She's building up her first poop, and she already has fingerprints, which is cute. She's already her own individual person. So yeah, other than that, she's good. We good. If y'all don't keep a journal, I strongly suggest you keep a journal to track your experience, not only with the baby's growth and your symptoms, but like what's going on with each appointment. And I think this would be something good for your kids that you are pregnant with to read back on this. I'm a big stationery person. I love journals. And speaking of journals, I just found some journals that I had from 2005. I've been journaling since I was in middle school, and I started to read it, and I'm like, let me stop because I want to read this stuff on camera because it's hilarious. I would be giving myself a whooping if my mama would have found them at the time. I'm sure I would have got a whooping because I was fast. So I like to journal because it's really like nostalgic to read back on this stuff. So keep a journal to document your experience. Keep a journal to document all of this so you can show these kids, like, look, I went through all this in a pandemic while I was pregnant with you, and this was my experience. So when life is back to normal and you get older and you have your own kids, be thankful that you didn't have to go through all of this. I had a lot of morning sickness. That's how I felt it in my heart that she's a girl. I had a lot of morning sickness. With Bash, he was easy. He's an easy baby. The pregnancy was easy. I had no mornings, not really, like, I had a couple times I felt sick, but not, I was sick as a dog. And I know that's just a phrase. Dogs ain't sick, but it's a phrase that we that we use. Like, I was just so sick that I just knew, I felt that it was a girl. And yeah, boys are a lot easier. So I'm like, with this baby tearing me up like this, it better be a girl, because me and him, if it was a boy, me and him was we gonna have to fight, because I didn't appreciate that. My son was so easy. But I do feel like girls they're a little bit more demanding. They're a little bit more, I think it's because you got double estrogen developing. There's not, the testosterone's a little bit on the absent side because you are developing a girl. And I think it's just too much for a female. With a female, that's like a lot of estrogen happening in your body. I'm no scientist, but that's my speculation. Yeah, new stretch marks, back aches, extra hungry, telephone appointments. I wish I could go in more often, but yeah, telephone appointments and feeling the kicks. And she, according to the apps, they say she should be about 10.5 ounces, but she was more than that as of 19 weeks, so I'm pretty sure she's bigger at this point. So yeah, 21 weeks is okay. Nothing major besides being hungry every 10, 15, 20 minutes. I do need to go back to the store and get my fruits. And I'm sorry that I didn't film like a regular update. I filmed it, but the audio on my camera sucks. So my recording on my phone didn't go through, and then my camera overheated from the ring light. So it was a sign that was like, girl, you don't need to be trying to go through all that. Just hop on live so you can tell these people what's up. So other than that, I hope all of your ladies' pregnancies is going well. As far as the thing in her heart, I'm not worried like that anymore. I'm really trying to put it in the back of my mind so I can enjoy the pregnancy. I did go to Target and I got a couple things for the first time. I'm so excited, so cute. It wasn't much, but it was the first thing I bought that's girl centered for my own baby. So I bought a few onesies and a few footed onesies and a pack of regular onesies. And then once I get a few more items, I'm going to do like a baby haul video to show y'all what I got. But it's not going to be a whole bunch of like the big ticket items, because as y'all know, I got Bash already. A lot of those big ticket items were purchased when I was pregnant with him, hence being the first time mom with him. So I save everything that's important. So I don't need to buy a bassinet. I don't need to buy a swing. I don't need to buy a co-sleeper. I mean, that's the same thing as bassinet. I don't need to buy the jumper, walker, bottle steamer. Nothing. I have all of that. So yeah, if y'all have any questions in regards to any of those items, the only thing I have to buy is mainly like the essentials, like diapers and stuff, and like the toiletries. But I do have to buy a new baby carrier, because that was the thing that was stolen out of my car. I do have to buy another camera because that was stolen out of my car. I do have to buy a new cart cover for grocery shopping because that was stolen out of my car. There's a few more items that was taken when they broke into my car a few weeks ago. So those were not originally on my registry, but they are again now, because I gotta start over with that. But other than that, we're good. She's good. Bash is good. He rubs my belly. He kisses my belly and say baby brother, even though I'm trying to say baby sister. He say no, baby brother. So I don't know if he trying to tell me that they was lying about the gender, but they're not lying. He better say baby sister at this point. Yeah. If y'all have any suggestions on the kind of music I should play, I know classical is pretty like regular, you know, people play that all the time for their babies, but like if you have any recommendations for the kind of music I should play while she's in utero, then let me know. That's my mom in the background. She was a funny character if y'all watched my 23andMe video. She don't want to be on camera. Yeah, some of y'all was asking what I'm mixed with. I'm mixed with black, so there she is. If y'all want to see my belly, here it is.
What was,
Huh?
what was that?
If you want to. Let me show y'all. See? Let me show y'all my new stretch mark. I got new stretch marks along this area and down here somewhere. So it's getting hard to shave my legs, and my wax place is closed now, so we're finna have some issues pretty soon. But yeah, here it is. 21 weeks. And I have to pee, so I'm about to end this live because I got a potty. And if y'all have any questions, comment down below and I'll get back to y'all. Excuse the way I'm looking. My hair's still not done, but we're gonna get it together. Thank y'all for your love and support, and I'll catch y'all later.